How's everyone doing? We are back. I got some more stuff set up, make stream look a little bit better today. Um, Hopefully it does look better to y'all. I try to work hard on it. Um, but yeah, so we're definitely gonna work on this a little bit, trying to get it to look better for all these. Of course, it's not gonna be perfect yet, but we are gonna try our best. He's looking as good as we can for these cams, all that. Thank you for anyone who has stayed this long so far. But right now we are gonna try and just get back into the flow. Try to just go on. So right now, kind of what we're looking at, there is really just a windstorm going on right now. Big line forming in that Kansas City, Missouri area, moving into parts of Missouri, kind of just causing some more problems. Let me actually update this. Um, there. We are up to 6 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. So that's what we are working with right now. Sorry, everything's a little messy. It's not as good as it was, but we're gonna work with it a little bit. There, it looks a little bit better. That's what we're working with right now. There are a lot of people. A lot of people are gonna be here this stream for sure. But if you are here, thank you guys for coming. And try and get this done. Let me just. All right, and we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning, like thunderstorm watch actually. All right. So for the part of Lincoln, Omaha, Patrice, Ford, Dodge, Carroll, Ames, Des Moines, Waterloo, in Missouri, Kansas City, Iowa, parts of Nebraska, we're now underneath a severe thunderstorm watch. So, it's gonna be interesting to watch how these storms do develop too. This is in Nebraska. Got a severe thunderstorm warning. But yeah, so we're working with that right now. Turn this up for y'all. But that's what we're watching right now. Does seem like a lot of convection is going to be starting off now, especially in the parts of the southern parts of Louisiana. I see a lot of these places starting to get some convection started. Just watching that right now. What's up, Hayden? What's up, FCDC? Boom. How y'all doing? We had our stream going, but we had to reset it because my internet was absolutely dropping frames like crazy. But we can see that the moderate risk has expanded from where it was before. Moderate risk was only in about these areas about last time we were streaming a few minutes ago. Has expanded more southern. Definitely a lot bigger than it was. Why the heck did Hayden just get banned? Anyways. But yeah. Should be back. Are you back, Hayden? I just saw you disappear. But yeah, so gonna be a long threat today. Are you checking on that? Oh, he's back, okay. But yeah, so just the start of this tornado outbreak of what it could be. But tomorrow is even worse. We had a moderate today, but even worse than it being a moderate today, tomorrow, for the third time only, have a high risk in parts of Mississippi and Alabama. Comes with a 30% chance of tornadoes. That risk does also span up into parts of Tennessee, even the 5% getting up into parts of even Kentucky. 2% even goes up into parts of Michigan. Yes, I passed all my stuff with A's like that. But yeah, definitely 30% gonna be a lot worse than it is today. So we're gonna watch that tomorrow. Yeah, that this happen and change. But tomorrow does look like it could be a typical severe weather outbreak, even a tornado outbreak for making it even that a tornado outbreak as in one that could have been happened years ago. I think about all those EF4 tornadoes that have happened, EF5 tornadoes that have happened. That's exactly what our setup is looking like it could be. But definitely not what we're wanting right now. Be a lot more dangerous. We did lose a severe thunderstorm this morning. But I do highly doubt that this will get kicked off until about 3 p.m. Definitely when it hits the surface base, especially inside the enhanced risk boundary, I think that's when it's really going to get hit with a lot more tornado warnings getting issued. For southern parts, I think it could also be around there. The boundary looks a little more to the east though. But their storms have also not yet kicked off. So it looks like it's building up their moisture. Not really starting off just to We'll try and switch cams every so often though. I'll try to switch up the cams. The new models are showing a spike in supercellular activity around 12 p.m. time. 11:12 p.m. time. This is definitely about to be very impactful. Not how we were expecting this to be. This line still taking a minute to develop. New severe thunderstorm warning now issued. Where? I don't know what that one went. Okay, so it was for this top line. That's what I thought. So this is for the storm that is heading a little more north near Plattsburgh, Missouri. Actually, it's still in Kansas City, but it's heading towards the border. Actually, heading into Missouri right now. That is where it is going. We look in the bottom right though. This camera is shaking like crazy right now. It is going through it. What do you mean, fifth favorite state? Puerto Rico is not a state. Definitely not a state. Besides our extinction and a one moderate risk, as for everything else, there isn't really much more that has happened. I'm sure once these storms do get about maybe another 30 minutes, we will get our first, probably our first tornado watch that will be issued. And that's when those storms kind of hit that orange red area. But definitely very soon. And quite possibly it could be the PDS tornado watch that we are looking for. kind of been expecting. So I will not be surprised if we do get a PDS tornado watch over these storms. I guess right now they're just looking at the development that is starting up. They're looking at like these blips starting up. All back here. Definitely a bunch of blips. Yeah, this wind is absolutely incredible right now. Because just not too long ago, um, I'm doing my exams. Not too long ago, around 1 o'clock, 1:30. Look outside the one of my one of the sheds in my backyard. Um, so we have a shed, gazebo, and then another shed on the right, and the one on the left of the gazebo shaking. And basically, what happened was I go and take my thing and go take my exams, come back, I look outside my window. The gazebo is over the fence in the power lines, and the shed is in pieces because of the wind. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning as well. I wasn't even sure what to think. I was just like, wow, dang, right in front of my eyes, shed there, gazebo there. Next thing you know, 30 minutes later, it's over the fence and exploded in pieces. Still a bunch of development. But I think most of our development is going to come out of Oklahoma. See, in Stillwater, Pawnee, all these blips are moving to the northeast. Gonna get into that zone of moisture, and I'm sure they're gonna get really, really crazy in a second. Here, when the reason this words, the winds are still pushing like crazy. I can still hear them outside. Still nothing from the other national service. Definitely gonna be the more of a calmer 30, 40 minutes of this stream. Let's take a little look. Let's look at the hail first. You can see this hatch risk, very big hatch risk actually, of hail that is possible. 2 inch or higher. Inside all these areas. Greenville, St. Louis, all these places. All inside there. The hail risk goes all the way up into parts of Lincoln, Des Moines, all the way up. We can even see in the wind threat, definitely up there too, because of these line of storms that will be taken there as well. You see that hatch risk of 70 mile per hour winds or higher inside parts of Lincoln, Chicago, Bowling Green, getting all in there. St. Louis in that 60% chance. Not a 60, but 45 chance, 30-ish. Is it 40 or 35? Oh, wait, it's 45. Okay, I was right the first time. And then, of course, the tornado risk. You can see that it has had the hatch risk, all 10% in the hatched, and of course the 15 inside of the hatched as well. And that 5 does reach all the way up into point Fort Dodge. Also gets in Chicago. See all the way down Birmingham, who is going to be inside that 30% tornado risk tomorrow. Hattiesburg, and getting inside the Memphis area. It's a voice crack, but you know, we move on. But definitely gonna be a dangerous storm, as the title says. We're expecting this from the start. And a little noise. Give myself.
Yeah, it's 100 biddies.
I need some noise.
I can't have it.
Really hoping some individual cells pop up out ahead of this line. Trust me, Babby's good, Babby.
That one that.
I have Twitch on, bro. Oh my goodness, what the heck? So Brian Kopic is in a wildfire right now. What seems to be Nebraska. Nebraska, but Kansas. But a big wildfire. That's gonna be very dangerous, especially in these conditions today. Probably a lot more fire hazards to come. My power is flashing. My power is trying to go out. If it does end up going out, I'm gonna have to. Won't come back. New severe thunderstorm warning. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts beneath his tail. They have been reported to 60 to 70-mile-per-hour winds already. New mesoscale discussion. The further destabilization and intensifying thunderstorms through 6 to 7 p.m., including potential for damaging winds and perhaps tornadoes, is for Missouri and Arkansas. Wind speeds 70 to 90 miles per hour. Hail 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches. Tornado wind speeds 85 to 115. That is associated with this line as well. This is not already the ones that we were expecting. But we do have one new severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know why that one. That's severe thunderstorm warning thing when they run away. Actually, he's in Missouri. So correction, Brennan Kopic is inside of this wildfire in Missouri. That's pretty crazy. Once again.
Atlanta.
Getting wild out there now. Feel the intensification. What we might do too. Yeah, it's because the wind's very low. But what we might end up doing is that we might end up ending the stream early, around like 8 or 9, and instead of staying up late for this one, we're gonna jump on the one tomorrow so that we can get information on that tomorrow. This is thunderstorm morning. 70-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail. This is inside of parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas. Missouri, actually. Parts of Arkansas. Parts of Oklahoma and Missouri. Not Arkansas. Is what I meant to say. Yeah, this wildfire. Crazy. Wildfires today. High gust with no severe thunderstorm or even rain in general in Oklahoma and Texas and parts of Kansas. And even the possibility of major tornadoes all in one day. Definitely a storm system that you don't usually see. Sure, this one will definitely go on as the day that just is dangerous in general. Definitely gonna be on the news forever. What's up, Mark? This will be a thunderstorm warning, 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, and penny-sized hail for parts of Missouri. Again, getting inside of that moderate risk now. So we're actually getting into the moderate risk. Now remember, this side of the moderate risk is more for the wind and hail threat. More of the southern areas. We'll look at that again. This area though, yes it is moderate, but it is not for the tornado risk. It's all because of the winds hail, but mainly for the winds. 15 comes into parts of St. Louis and Jefferson City, or south of here. Big storms though. Either way, they made a crazy storm system. So nothing too much concerning still. I'm not gonna say it, but it's not very concerning. I'm not gonna be able to say that much. Yeah, it's a crazy unique storm. Earlier we had a severe thunderstorm warning up here near Raber. Had a hail core storm that went to Canada earlier. I don't know if we're still able to see it on this radar site. Yeah, we can't see it. It still kind of is hail cord. See that in Canada. So across the border, I'm getting some severe storms too. So it's like everyone wants to be on it. Everyone wants to be in on the storm. So we'll see how this goes, though. I mean, it's a long way to go. It's gonna be a very long night if I do stay up on this. I'm still up. I think I'm lagging yet. I had to end my last stream early because of that my stuff wasn't. Oh, yeah, it's definitely behind. I'm gonna try to close more stuff. Alright, new Great Thunderstorm warning now issued. I get those frames back up. Yeah, that looks a little better. I think it's fixed. Anyways, so new severe thunderstorm warning. Again, not rotating, just for wind and hail risk. 70 mile per hour. Gonna close a lot of stuff. Good storms. Frustrating.